Hey everybody, welcome back to the Workman's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. The review I'd like to do today is called Paniolo. And Paniolo is pretty special stuff. Comes from Hawaii. And more specifically, I believe it comes from Maui. And it's different than what we usually review on here because I usually like to review whiskeys that are pretty readily available here on the mainland, and Paniolo is very hard to find. You can't even talk to the people from Paniolo, the distillery, about shipping it in. You'd have to talk to a distributor who would get the whiskey from Paniolo and then have it shipped here. So pretty hard to come by, but definitely worth getting your hands on a bottle if you can find it. And Paniolo, little story behind it. Back in the late 18th century, King Kamehameha, who was the king of Hawaii, was gifted some cattle by the British Royal Navy, and they had cattle roaming around Hawaii, and decided to bring in Mexican vaqueros or cowboys, Mexican cowboys. Decided to have them brought in so they could have them look after the cattle and the wild horses that also roam the area. And these Mexican vaqueros, now being, there in Hawaii, became known as the Paniolo, and this whiskey here is a tribute to them. So Paniolo, I think it comes in a few different varieties. They make one with distilled pineapple, and this one here is brown sugar flavored. And you guys know that. I love bourbon. This is actually the base of this one is Kentucky straight bourbon, and then they mix it with with the brown sugar like this one, or with distilled pineapple, the other variety I told you about, and this is the finished product. So Paniolo is actually 35% alcohol by volume, or 70 proof, and kind of a cool bottle there. You can see it says Paniolo, the spirit of the Hawaiian cowboy. Kind of a cool label there. Looks like some kind of Sailor Jerry type art or something, So anyway, you guys, I don't know what the age statement is on this. It is a medium amber color. I'm not sure if that's from the barrels that it's aged in, or if that has something to do with the brown sugar that they add to this whiskey here. And by the way, the brown sugar, of course, they have as I said, the pineapple flavored, the one that's made with distilled pineapple. Brown sugar is also big coming out of Hawaii. I've been there a couple times and can tell you that, especially driving around Maui, where I've been, you can't help but notice all the bunch. It looks like from a distance, almost like cornfields or something, And what it is sugar cane. They grow sugar cane like crazy over there. So that's the the reason behind the brown sugar. They're keeping it kind of between the pineapple and brown sugar. They're keeping it pretty traditional. So anyway, let's get this one to smell. You guys, on the nose, the main thing you get, brown sugar, of course. It smells like oatmeal with brown sugar in it, and that's the main smell. It's a great smell. It smells like it may be pretty sweet, but definitely a good smell. Not nothing offensive on the nose. Just looking forward to trying this one out. And guys, on the palate, I mean, same thing. Brown sugar, oatmeal with brown sugar, a little bit of spice in there, maybe a little bit of wood, and those are the main things I'm tasting. And it's a good taste. You guys know that I'm a bourbon guy, not big on flavored whiskeys. This one is very good, and it's a really good, really different, taste. Never had a brown sugar flavored whiskey before, so give it another taste. And this stuff is, I would definitely buy this again. Of all the flavored whiskeys I've reviewed on here, this is my favorite. Very good, cool bottle, as I said. Not very easy to get your hands on a bottle of this, unfortunately. But if you can, if you go to Hawaii, or if you know a distributor who can get the stuff, definitely give it a try. It's worth. I'm not sure what this bottle goes for, actually, to be honest with you, but if it's in the say the $30 to $40 range, I would definitely buy a bottle. And that's about it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoy this review. The history of Paniolo, the Hawaiian cowboy. And until next time, cheers.